Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and I built this team with Manectric on it, and if you've been reading the comments for the past month or so, you might have noticed this one guy just commenting every video for me to use this mon, and I'm finally here to deliver that video. So we have choice specs with Switcheroo and 3 other attacks right here. You could also put Toxic in the 4th slot, but I prefer Switcheroo because they're both really for Hippowdon, but Switcheroo can also cripple Chansey, whereas Toxic really doesn't do much against that Pokemon. We have Lightning Rod, of course, because I want to take Plasma Fists from Zeraora. If they do close combat on the Switch, and I'm very knocked out, of course, but if they click the electric move, we can take any one hit after, and after they take close combat drops, Flamethrower should have no problem knocking them out. We have Rillaboom plus Hawlucha on the team just because I wanted to keep the offense up, and I really hate Volcarona too, so Hawlucha and Dragapult basically beat Volcarona no matter what, which I really like. I also just haven't used the combination on the channel ever, I think, so we're going to be trying this today. I have Life Orb Clef with Stealth Rocks and Soft Boiled. 2 attacks. I figured I wasn't super weak to like Toxapex or anything between setup Rotom and double electric, stuff like that, so I don't see the need for Thunderbolt. Rotom Heat is the defog right here. I think since I have 2 great Volcarona checks, I don't need Thunder Wave, and then finally Dragapult is a Dragon Dance Life Orb with an Adamant Nature. I'm actually carrying Sucker Punch because I want to hit Cinderace before its Sucker Punch hits me. The team is quite weak to Cinderace, so I really need another way to out-prioritize it other than just Hawlucha being able to outrun it after the Unburden boost, so that'll be the team. Let's go ahead and get a game. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent has a team that is very weak to my Fire-type attacks, so Rotom's Overheat and Manectric's Flamethrower are going to be very important. I think that Hawlucha can win, but I have to be a bit careful about how much bulk Togekiss has, as well as Cloyster's Ice Shard, but we should be able to manage that. Just trying to figure out who I want to lead with, because if I want to break with Manectric, I probably shouldn't lead with it right away if they lead off with something like Steelix with Sturdy. So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to lead off with the Rillaboom and U-turn if he goes out with Gengar or Steelix. He ends up just leading Cloyster, which, I mean, this is a pretty free Grassy Glide, I want to say. I could also Wood Hammer just to be a bit safer, because I don't know if a Grassy Glide would OHKO, and if I lost my Mon here, I would be in a tougher spot against... I would be in a tougher spot because my Hawlucha couldn't get the thing off. So yeah, we're going to go for Wood Hammer. Just knock him out. I'm assuming he tried to live Grassy Glide and he could Icicle Spear me, but obviously that's not happening anymore. So out comes Togekiss. I have a Rotom here, but is Rotom actually the good play, or is Hard Manectric better? I think I should still go Rotom. He doubles in Gallade. Now the only thing is I'm actually faster here unless he's Choice Scarf, which is not what I want. Like, I would rather be slower. I guess what we'll do is Volt out. He might go for like a knockoff or something of the sort. I think I want to keep my Scarf, and I want to keep Manectric Specs, so we're just going to go Clef. Okay, that is banded. Yeah, there's no way that isn't banded. Thing is, no, we're going to make this play, as he does go out into the Zeraora. That's fine. I think that in this situation, I could go to Rillaboom, but I don't want to when terrain's about to go down. Like, it's really not worth it. I think Rotom is a good play, but he's gonna knock, right? Assuming knock can kill me here, let's see what Clef can do. I hope that's banded. I don't think it's banded though, and that's the thing here. I'm gonna go for rocks. Maybe he is though, and I'm actually able to get my rocks up. No, he isn't. Yeah, I figured that wasn't banded damage, but it makes no difference. I'm still able to get in my Rillaboom and do what I want to here. Let's go right for Wood Hammer. He's going to bring in Togekiss. Honestly took a good amount, and yeah, same play into Rotom Heat. Doubles in Gallade. This time he would for sure go for knockoff. Maybe he wouldn't, because like, Hawlucha would be too big of a problem if he did. I wish I could get up rocks, because breaking that Sturdy would have been huge. I should have called like him not double close combating. Alright, here's what I think we're going to do this time. We're going to Overheat on the Psycho Cut, and then we are going to... We're going to sack this, then get in Manectric here, hit him with the Flamethrower, and basically I'm trying to... Well, he's going to sack this, right? He's not going to sack off Steelix, so that would make no sense. He does opt to go Zeraora, which can't OHKO me, so I'm going to take the KO on this right now. It will put me in range of Gengar's attack. Why is he switching around? Oh, that's because that took 0 damage, okay. That's bad. Thought it would take a bit more. Well, if that's the case, I have to go Dragapult here. And I think I could try to Dragon Dance. It's not the worst play. If he has Dazzle, it is kind of the worst play, but... No, I think this is the best way to force Steelix's Sturdy to be gone. So we're gonna Steel Wing here. I do have the Sucker Punch, so, like, I can beat anything else. I just have to break through this turn. Like, I have Sucker Punch, but I have to break through so that way I can force Steelix in. There we go, because now Steelix is his only play. I'm pretty sure I'm still faster than Togekiss here, yeah. So he's gonna go Steelix, unless he's Sash Gengar. Which it seems like he might be. No, it's Sub. You know what's crazy? If I just click Dragon Darts right there, I probably would have knocked him out, because... Ah, that's really bad. Okay, but he clicked Nasty Plot. Can I get my attack? He's attacking this turn, I know that. I mean, obviously, my attack didn't matter right there. Why is he going actually up to +6? What's the point? I clicked Dragon Darts, and, like, I would have knocked him out there. Okay, I'm just gonna spam it if he's gonna continue clicking Nasty Plot. Like, I'm so confused what he's trying to do. Like, does he not know that Dragon Darts is a 2-turn move? And how many turns in a row there did I get full parried? Like, that was so weird. So now it's the same thing, right? Like, I just need to force in Steelix. I don't get why, what was the point of subbing? Like, I was questioning it. Like, I was gonna spam Sucker Punch because I knew eventually he would attack rather than let me knock him out through the sub, but then he just kept on clicking it for no reason, which is why I eventually made the play that I did. So there's that Sturdy gone, which is, in theory, all I need because I still have Manectric here. So unless this is like a subset too, then I think I should be fine. He's going up to +6, but I have Manectric to revenge this. Like, I'm not really worried. Gets up rocks, sure, dude. Let's just end this soon. Come on. I don't see a way out for him. Is that your only attack, or do you, he has to have Heavy Slam too, I think. Did I crit one? I did crit one. Okay, let's see. So I've got to force this out, then get in. So now I go Manectric. I go for Flamethrower. I don't care if he goes Togekiss. He sacks off Gallade instead. So now he's going to go Togekiss. I get in Rillaboom here. On the Air Slash. And then I think what I have to do is go... Yeah, I see what I gotta do here. I have to give him my specs. But I should give him my... Well, the thing is, I don't know if Steelix dies if I don't have my specs, so we're gonna do it now. I don't need the speed boost on Hawlucha anymore, obviously. That's not gonna make a difference here. Dude, this was such a weird game. But he's gonna lock Roost, so now I can just spam Flamethrower because he's basically forced to switch. Oh, it would have died, yeah, so I'm fine here. Yeah. So now I can just spam Thunderbolt and win. With Manectric. Okay, cool. We got a Para, he's locking Air Slash, and yeah, I'll be right back. Oh lord, I have another game right here. My opponent has all the double typings. They have double fire, double dark, double fighting. Definitely a cool combination, but what I need to do right here is make sure I don't lose to his Hawlucha, which... If it SDs at +2, I basically lose automatically, but I can try to revenge it using my own, which is the thing I have going for me right here. Honestly, why is this game actually whoever sets up first wins with their Hawlucha? Like, that's what this is looking like, but I'm gonna lead Clef. He ends up leading Instant. I do want to get up my rocks. Does he actually not have a rocker, by the way? I don't think he does, right? I'm not being dumb here? Yeah. Well, that means he might have Court Change, which makes me a bit hesitant, but let's go for Moonblast. Okay, he goes hard into it, meaning it probably does have Court Change. Now here's the thing, I don't have a counter. I don't know if he's Bandit or Boots. I could just take this hit. In fact, I think I should. One thing I want to double check though, if I didn't take the hit and kept this at full, could I take a +2 Hawlucha attack? Let's see, nope, okay. So, he's gonna go for U-turn and let me hit something else, which is nice. He might have had a Gunk Shot. Let's see what this is. That's gonna take a drop and now a Flamethrower. He should go Instant. Oh, it's Shift Gears, but it's at -1, like... I don't even think you knock me out with anything. Okay, well, I don't know why he Calm-Minded, but he's dead. Out comes the Rillaboom. Okay, well... I really don't want this to come down to, like, Hawlucha Speed Tides, dude. That would be such a lame way to play this. Okay, so he finally knocks that Mon out. Honestly, dude, I'm just gonna do this, like... I already acknowledge this is probably how this is gonna go. Oh, he's not very high on the ladder, man, meaning I really hope I win this speed tie. I mean, this doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, no Parting Shot, no Will-O-Wisp, none of that. And then what I do here is ISD up. Yeah, he goes for Flare Blitz, and it still comes down to the same speed tie. Sack Cinderace, and wait, why? What's the point of this? Because now you have to sack off the, Oh, it's because it lives, that's why, okay, I did not know that. That's really bad. It's gonna go with Shifu. I don't think I get O-Code by Sucker Punch, I'm hoping I don't. That did a lot. I hope he goes, just go out into the Hawlucha now, dude, you know you want to. Okay, he does, meaning... With that at 26, if Rotom can deliver a hit, then I should win this game. Okay, yeah, I see what I gotta do here. I'm gonna click Thunderbolt, obviously. I hope I don't get O-Code by close combat. He doesn't have an SD up, so we'll see. And then as long as Rotom can revenge your Shifu, then I should be good. Okay, I barely lived that. Jeez, that was, like, concerning. So now he's gonna go Rillaboom, right? And click maybe Grassy Glide. Unless he's Scarf like me, but... No, he does go for Grassy Glide, which is the good play. Thing is, I can't really have Rotom take a hit, because then I can't beat his Urshifu, so... What I have to do here is go Dragapult and click Dragon Darts. Which should knock out Rillaboom. Yeah, he's locked into that. Oh, it didn't kill. No. Oh, wait, but I have Sucker. Okay, so now I've set it up to where I'm pretty sure Rotom can live this Sucker Punch. Oh, wait a minute, Wicked Blow. Why did I think he would have to go for the Sucker Punch? Yeah, for some reason I forgot that he could just outplay me there. I should have clicked Dragon Darts. Do I live? Oh, well, he was adamant. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. I almost actually threw the game by not clicking Dragon Darts against that Urshifu because for whatever reason I forgot that I had to force him to Sucker Punch, and if he did get a Wicked Blow off, then he could knock out my Rotom even if he was Jolly, but thankfully he was an Adamant Nature right there, so the game sort of saved it for me. We're gonna lead off with this. I can beat Volcarona using Dragapult or Hawlucha of my own, so I'm not super concerned here. I think the best thing to do right now is go right for the Glide. He goes right for Rocks, and then I think what I want to do is... I could go Hawlucha now, but it's really not worth it. Let's take the KO and try to beat this Volcarona coming in. Oh, he doesn't go Volcarona. Alright, well, nobody hits Hypnosis. Okay. Fair enough. Please teach me how to hit that move. Okay, he goes Gara. I think I can beat Gara. Yeah, in fact, I know I can beat Gara. What am I talking about? It's gonna DD up. I'll keep this at full. Maybe it'll help take a hit from Urshifu later, so that way I don't almost choke to it again. Like, that was actually really bad last game. I can't believe that I actually didn't click Dragon Dart, so that was always the play there. So now I can glide on this thing too. He actually preserved, which could be a mistake. Thing is, I don't want to get SD swept, so I have to go out onto a mon that threatens him. I don't want to go hard Hawlucha either. I mean, I could. I don't think I should, though. I think Hawlucha's like a free win here. I shouldn't risk it. Yeah, we're just gonna go Clef. He's gonna SD and then Poison Jab, but then I can go Hawlucha after and revenge it, and then I don't see how he stops me. Oh wait, Ninetales is at full. That's how he stops me. Wait, maybe he doesn't. He doesn't have Poison Jab. I think he's probably SD Earthquake, Mega Horn, and then there's another move that they run. Aqua Tail. I think it's Aqua Tail. That used to be a thing back in Gen 7 for Gliscor. I don't know if they run that now necessarily, but thing is, my Dragapult has an ability that hits Volcarona through its screens, so I don't really care. Yeah, he's gonna go Volcarona. I'm literally just gonna go hard Dragapult. No, let's... Yeah, that's the best play. What am I talking about? I shouldn't die to Psychic, and I can Dragon Darts through his screen. I think he forgot. This guy's so desperate for this setup win. It's like kind of funny. So what is you? What are you, Bulk Up or Shifu? That's what it's looking like. Yeah, this guy just clicks setup moves. That's all he knows how to click. Sucker Punch me, sure. Then I'm gonna bring this out, click Grassy Glide. Even if you knock me out, it's not gonna make a difference at this point. Even if you don't knock me out, then you definitely lose, so yeah. Alright, interesting game, dude. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, for this game right here, my opponent does have an Alakazam, which I really have to watch out for because they're typically Focus Sash. Thankfully, I do have Dragon Darts to be able to knock it out without caring about that, but other than that, I need to make sure it doesn't revenge Hawlucha or Manectric. Manectric's Thunderbolt and Volt Switch are actually very strong. Honestly, I kind of want to lead off with it. If he leads Urshifu, this is tricky because assuming he's banded, I want to call the Sucker Punch, right? But if I Volt and he clicks Sucker, I lose Manectric, which I can't afford. I could Switcheroo and throw this out. It's not the worst plan, but this is a really tricky turn. It's basically a 50-50 turn 1 already. Like, I could go Clef, but Clef isn't going to take 2 because I'm offensive. So I do like Rillaboom isn't worth it. He actually opts to double out instead. Okay, that's good for me. I was a bit worried about just losing him on turn 1 to that thing, but thankfully he decided to double switch as well, so I think he's probably going to go for Stealth Rocks here. The Gigalith can easily take a hit, but he opts to switch, which gives me Manectric, and we're going to see just what Thunderbolt can do to a Magnezone right now. Maybe he stays in U-turns though, you never know. He goes Clef? I mean, Clef probably takes 2. Oh, never mind. I don't know if he has Protect or not, he probably does, but he could be soft-boiled based off that damage, but he has Protect, okay. I could try to hack him a bit. I mean, it's not the worst plan. 1 crit and he's dead, and that'll help out Dragapult a ton. Let's see whether I can get that or not. 58. Wish. Okay, sure. If that's how you want to play this, sure. So now I'm gonna Nasty Plot. Actually, I can't really do that because he's just gonna teleport into Urshifu. I should overheat immediately. And if he goes Gigalith, I can make the same play. Volt into Clef and try to match his rocks. Clef is good, but because I'm offensive, it's actually not as good in this game. Yeah, I mean, like a more bulky Clef would be amazing here, but we'll get this in. He's going to go for the rocks, of course, and I'm going to match those. Rocks aren't super great against his team, don't get me wrong. Like, he has double Magic Guard and multiple Pokemon that resist, but honestly, I do need a bit of chip damage on stuff for Manectric's Thunderbolt. Like, you saw that, well, Clef isn't going to get affected, but I think it might help against Zone. He actually goes Zone now, which I'm tempted to stay in because if I did just knock him out somehow, then like, say for instance he goes for Thunderbolt here, right? Trying to like optimize damage against a Rotom or something like that. Well, I guess he would Volt if anything. I don't want to take the hit with the Rotom though. Rotom is actually really valuable. Nah, but so is Clef. He went, yeah, like if I Flamethrower, that would have been so good. I kind of regret that now. Whatever, let's Volt on the Gigalith and see whether I can get this momentum back. That would have been huge though if I was able to hit that Flamethrower on the correct turn. So we're gonna make the Rillaboom play again, and I want to say go for a U-turn. I'm hoping he goes Mandibuzz, but he doesn't have to. Okay, he does, good. Because like I said, every time I can get this Pokemon in, I'm forcing a Thunderbolt, so now, I want to say despite all the leftovers in terrain recovery, Clef should get 2-hit KO'd this time. This will get 2-hit KO'd. Did it show an item? Okay, so it's not Custap or anything. Wait, what? I think I'll stay in because terrain is up. I shouldn't die to Stone Edge. I don't think I'll die to Stone Edge. Rock Blast 4 times, okay. That's pretty bad because now I'm in range of hazards, but at least I'm gonna... It doesn't even look like I'll knock him out unless I get a better roll this turn. Like, I did 32, then 30. I need to get this 32. Okay, I'm kind of sad. I was hoping that would go a lot better for me, but it just didn't. Rotom's toxic. I'm in such a bad spot. Okay, I'm gonna stay in this time. And if he flash cannons, he flash cannons, but... Yeah, he goes for Thunderbolt, and I do get rid of the zone. The problem is it was after my Manectric died, which is what I didn't want happening. I played so badly with Manectric this game, like... That was pretty horrible. I'll give him the Mon here, and then I'll get in... I think a Sucker Punch, there's like no way I win, basically. I'm gonna get this in and go for U-turn, and then I think we're just gonna see whether or not my, I can't win as long as this Alakazam has Sash, though, that's the thing. Like, if I go Hawlucha now, then I'm basically throwing out the win. Like, I could try to go for the Dragapult win, but I feel like that's impossible when Urshifu is still chilling there at full. I can't go Dragapult now. I'm in sort of a locked position where I have to go Hawlucha. And basically all he has to do right here is U-turn into his Alakazam. He opts to go for Defog. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do here. We're going to click Taunt to prevent this from roosting, and then go for a Sucker Punch outplay versus that or Shifu. And if he isn't actually Focus Sash for no reason right now... Wait, was he actually not Sash and I could have just... Ah, dude, I should have SD'd. I should have just banked on him not being Sash, maybe. That would have been the smarter thing. I didn't think about it at all. Can I live one? Nope. Wait a minute, Mandible is low. Like, really low. I didn't even realize this is a win con too. I'm playing... this is like a really bad played game on my end. But... It looks like it might still be doable just based on how he's playing it right here. Like, Rillaboom is a win condition just because he keeps on giving me damage on this Mon. So yeah, I go to this, Volt out here. At this point, Mandibuzz is out of the picture. It's not threatening anymore. But I need my Rillaboom to come through. So let's get some recovery on it right now. See how he wants to respond. I think that... So this is the problem, obviously. I need to get this thing in range of Grassy Glide. So let's do this. He goes for Wicked Blow. I'm assuming it's Banded, right? Does Woodhammer kill? I think I just have to hope it does. I could go Dragapult too. But I think just Woodhammering is better. I've got to outplay this Urshifu somehow. With Dragapult. Okay, we're gonna run a calc here with Rillaboom. Under terrain against an Urshifu, which is already in the calc. Woodhammer doesn't even kill, so I have to go to this, and here's what we're going to do this turn. I'm gonna hope he makes that Clef play. And if he stays in, he got me. Because by doing this, I might be able to outplay Sucker Punches and win anyway. And I don't think he would let me put a Shifu in range of Rillaboom anyway. So he actually goes Gigalith, which is basically the same thing. I click Darts, and it's basically just me outplaying Sucker Punch at this point. So he's obviously Banded, right? I hope he goes Clef first. That would be perfect here, but he shouldn't. He's gonna go Clef, so stealing... I'm assuming it kills. Oh, okay, it was always over, never mind. Yeah, that's bad. What do I lock? Grassy Glide or... I guess Glide is better. Because I'm getting a recover... Well, I'm not losing health, but... I can't let myself get put in range of Zam. That would be like the one way I guarantee to lose. It looks like he wants to stall my terrain. Yeah, I'm not happy with this one. I feel like I had so many openings that I threw, but it's fine. I should have just Flamethrower that zone earlier on. That would have been really big, but it's cool. This guy will take the game. Still came pretty close. All things considered, like, it wasn't a bad game or anything. But yeah, let's go for Glide here. And it looks like he just ended it with a Wicked Blow, so I will be right back. Alright, I definitely got impatient with my Manectric Red there. I should have recognized its value, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and see what I can do in this game. I really like Dragapult and Rillaboom being able to check Azu. And Hawlucha can easily endgame if Clef isn't unaware, but I think that as a lead, I need to anti-lead Drill or Cinderace. Not a lot actually does that for me, so we're gonna go Rillaboom. I don't know if this is Choice Scarf, but it is a very good Pokemon against me, obviously. It could be the Scarf. I'm gonna go Rotom. Just in case he opts to Power Ball. I guess he could high jump kick if he really wants to, but I don't think that would come out. This matchup's actually tough. Like, Rotom's good, but I kind of am forced to use it as a pivot right now because everybody else is even better. Like, well, more important, not necessarily like good in the matchup, but he goes for the Power Ball. I don't know if that's banded. I hope it is, because then he can't knock me out with high jump kick this turn. I don't think he would go Drill. I think he would go Clef. I don't think you'd go Zera either. Like, risking an overheat onto either of those two would be bad for you. You should go Clef or... Clef is the only play. Maybe not. Like, I guess you don't want me nasty plotting and then overheating, but... I don't think risking an overheat into an electric immunity here is worth the play. Maybe I should have overheated. Because if he does go Zera, then I'm in the back, so... Yeah, he goes Clef. I figured he wouldn't risk it, but still could have been bad if he did. So I'll go Clef now. Wow, the loudest lawnmower ever just started outside my house. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. I feel like every time I say something like that, you guys can't hear it at all, and then it just, like, it's me acknowledging it, but it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go for Rocks. He is very Life Orb, okay. Well, let's get you low too, because this is like the one thing that's actually stopping my Hawlucha. I could go Hawlucha now. I don't want to, though. I think the best thing to do here is either go Manectric or go Rotom again. I don't want to use a Dragapult here, and I certainly don't want to lock Rillaboom when Ferrothorn is around. So I'm thinking what we'll do is go to Rotom and click Overheat. Ideally knock this out. I think he would give it to me, yeah. And then if he goes Drill, I think it could actually be worth it to go Dragapult only because I can win with Hawlucha anyway. Like, all I have to do is get in Hawlucha on the correct Pokemon. So I think we're gonna make a little bit of a risk here and prevent a Rapid Spin. If he goes for Iron Head, it's cool. Like, I don't mind. And now what I'm gonna do is go right for Darts. Oh, he's Scarf. That's really good for me, huh? Because now what I'm going to do is bring this in, U-turn here. If he stays in, then I can get in Hawlucha and win the game this turn. If he goes Pharaoh, I also do that. So we'll see what he wants to do. Yeah, he goes Pharaoh. I just have to go Hawlucha here. Hit this with the Taunt, so that way it can't. There's no reason to Taunt, I just SD. Yeah, this was always the win con that I was going to go for, so let's see whether or not it can come through. Oh, actually, I might be in range of Jet, because it's Helmet. We'll see. I'll go for C. Actually, I'm definitely going to be in range. I'm going to take Defense Drop, right? It's bad, but, like, Rillaboom is still a win con for me. I'm a bit worried about Cinderace. Yeah, I mean, at least I'm kind of forcing him to go... I'm going to keep this alive. Because every sec is going to matter in this endgame, I think. And now what I'm going to do is go right for U-turn. I have to catch these switches as much as I can. So that allows me to get this mon in. If he has high jump kick, it's still over. Like that, it was always going to be over if he had that move. He has Gunk, basically the same thing, yeah. Okay, I don't know what set he is. He has Boots, right? So if I can dodge Pirate Ball, I can win. Opts to go Zeraora there. Cinderace is... I think all I need is Cinderace in range of the Rillaboom, but that can't happen right now. So opts to knock me. I need to somehow get Cinderace in range of Rillaboom, but that's impossible, right? There's no way I can accomplish that here. Ah, man. Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn actually stopped me. I thought it was good setup fodder, but Gyro Ball plus Rocky Helmet Rough Skin just put me straight in range of that Aqua Jet. Wasn't even like close. Alright, I gotta get another game after this one too, because yeah, we're not gonna get off on those 2 losses in a row. We'll see what he wants to do here. Maybe he goes Cinderace and misses something. I mean, that's really all I can hope for. It's not even worth keeping Manectric around. He has Jet, Scarf, and... Oh, wait a minute. That thing's Scarf. That means I can't even beat it. Yeah. Wait, I have Grassy Glide. What am I talking about? It's priority. Although, I don't think Grassy Glide kills Drill, which is the issue. Now, should I just end it off after this one? I kind of want to continue playing, but... I don't know. If he stays in here for no reason and gives me a hit into this, I could win. And there we go. I think I can win now. If it's not Sucker Punch, I can win. Okay, well now it's very dead. That worked out. In fact, I think I do win now. Well, now that we probably win, I'm probably gonna end it off after this. Goes for Iron Head. How much does Iron Head do to Rillaboom? I have to know. Because if it kills, then I think it might still be over. Iron Head doesn't kill me. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I go to this and click Grassy Glide. And I think I win. Yeah, Iron Head doesn't kill, and 2 Grassy Glides wins the game for me. Really weird game. I thought it was over once Hawlucha didn't get the win, but Aqua Jet can't out-prioritize me, and we will pick up that game. So I think we will go ahead and end things off there for today. I hope we reached 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure we did. We had some long games in this live, so yeah. Fun live. I really hope if you were the person who was commenting Manectric every video that you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.